I'm David Lovrić from Zagreb. I'm here with a film called Breakdown, or Slom.
Your film is quite disturbing and quite powerful in aesthetics, quite, I would say, violent. It somehow attacks the viewer. Was it your intention to mess around with our perception somehow?
Actually, it was. I had the main idea was to have a short movie under 3 minutes, and to use those 3 minutes just to like bombard the senses. So it was intentional, the use of extra loud, like noisy composition, in combination with this kind of disturbing and ugly character doing awkward moves. So yeah, it was intentionally kind of noisy and ugly, because I like that sort of thing.
But on the other hand, it's very minimalistic in style. I mean, in terms of cinematic language, the camera is still, like we see the space from the same perspective all the time. But could you tell us a little bit about the kind of abstract fragments which are in between?
Well, the abstract segment of the film is it's taken literally from I would say like a daydream or a reverie that I had during meditation. So yeah, it's basically kind of almost like cheating, because this image popped into my head and I just drew it the way I saw it, and decided to put it in the film because I was just going by intuition. I decided that abstract sequence kind of belongs with the character moving wildly. I kind of sensed that those two things would complement each other in a, I don't know, in an elegant way, I guess. Well, actually, I don't know if you practice meditation, but sitting in silence for like half an hour is a frustrating experience, because you can sense all your anxiety, and focusing just on your breath is kind of the point of focusing just on your breath is to notice how you cannot do it, and then you start to noticing how many chaotic, disconnected thoughts you have in just 1 minute. So it's kind of disconcerting. It's yeah, meditation is actually kind of going against oneself.
Would you say that making the film was somehow kind of a therapy also for you? Or?
Yeah, I would say it's kind of therapy. Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think especially doing it spontaneously. I mean, I did not really plan this movie the way movies are like generally planned out in advance. I just sat and started animating, literally, and then as I moved forward, I figured what it was going to be about. Although I wouldn't say it's about anything, but yeah, it was a spontaneous kind of work, and yeah, I guess when you do spontaneously, then you just surprise yourself at what comes out, because I didn't specifically want to make a dark movie, but it turned out dark. So yeah, I think that's a kind of therapeutic quality of you doing something and surprising yourself. Oh, I didn't know that this was in me, you know, in a way.
And did it work as a kind of catharsis for you?
No.
Is there any connection with another Croatian film which is somehow similar in style and aesthetics? I mean, Why Elephants?
No. Actually, there's no conscious connection, although when I finished it, and actually when Marko Meštrović, the author, finished his movie, a few people thought that I was doing animation on his movie, and I wasn't. And they came to that conclusion, not even knowing. I didn't even start to do my own movie. It didn't come out, so it was kind of a weird coincidences of people thinking that I animated some kind of elephant, which I didn't, but at the same time I was doing my own elephant. I don't know. It's kind of a synchronicity, I think. I mean, to be honest, I never thought of it in terms of what does it mean. The character with the elephant head just came out. I mean, I always do kind of rough sketches of random characters. So if one of them pops out is particularly interesting, then I have an urge to animate it. So yeah, it was just one of those sketches where I made this kind of ugly-looking, hairy, ugly elephant head, and it was something about that ugliness which attracted me. I wanted to see it move. Yeah, there was a long gap in the Zagreb School of Animation that lasted for like 3 decades at least. So the younger people coming out of Zagreb now are not really connected to that tradition. We learn about it. There's a certain kind of pride about it, but I wouldn't say that there is a direct continuation. The younger people are doing their own thing, which is much more similar to what other people are doing in other parts of Europe and the world than it is to the classic Zagreb School of Animation of the 60s.
Is it your first time here on Animateka, and how do you like the festival?
Yeah, this is my first time. So far, I love it. I think it's very cozy, well organized, a few glitches here and there, but overall, it's great.